Okay, so in this video I'm gonna be doing my makeup. I'm gonna be doing this kind of like fall, very warm orangey look. So right now I'm just priming my face and I am going to do my eyebrows off camera. Alright, so now that my eyebrows are almost done, because I don't like how you see how boxy they looking in the front. I don't like how boxy that looks. So I'm hoping that I use my spoolie and I fix that, because that is not cute. That's not okay. So you can see that I'm blending out the concealer, and I go in with my spoolie to fix that, make that look more natural in the front, and you know, just leave the rest the way that it is. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start priming my eyes with my Urban Decay priming potion, and I'm putting that all over my eyes. I like to use this, or I like to use my NYX eyeshadow base in white, but I typically go for the Urban Decay. And right now I'm mixing. Right now I am blending in this kind of burnt dark orangish color into my crease, and that is going to be my transition shade for this look. Now I'm going over that with another kind of burnt orangish shade. I think it's the same one, and I'm just kind of deepening that color. Now I'm adding in a bit of a darker brownish color into the corners of my eyes, and that's to kind of give it a bit more dimension so it doesn't look as flat. Okay, and now I'm kind of blending that out, trying to make it look as smooth as possible. I do like to blend a lot. Now I'm going in with this bright orange color onto my lids, and I'm trying not to swipe it. I'm trying to pack that pigment onto my eyelid so that it is very pigmented and that it doesn't get kind of washed out. I hate when my eyeshadow gets washed out. I do want the pigment to show. And now I'm darkening that crease again, trying to make sure that there is a nice smooth gradient effect going on my eyes. And now I'm going over the orange with a shimmery orange, because I love shimmer. I love sparkles, so I like to have that in all my eye looks. And once again, I'm darkening that crease, especially on the top, to give it like I said, to give it dimension and to show a separation, to create a separation. And I'm blending that out because I feel like the eyeshadow is kind of supposed to go all the way up to your eyebrows, but I don't know, I don't think that really looks good on my eyes for me personally. But I be trying to get some more color up there, so I try to kind of blend upwards, if that makes sense, to get some color underneath my that whole brow area. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cover up my post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation with my Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation, and it is in the color 6 Golden. It's supposed to be like a long wear foundation. I like applying it like this now, putting like a couple of globs on my cheeks and then just going over that with the beauty blender. And then once I have like my first layer on my face, I like to look and see where you can still see my post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and just go over it with like another glob or two, and just kind of spot cover that. Alright, so now that that's all blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and put some concealer underneath my eyes. And I apologize for this camera angle. The camera was a bit too high and my mirror was a bit too low for where the camera was. So I don't think that it was a flattering angle for this video, but I tried to fix it when I could. And I'm going over the concealer again. The first color that I used was I believe the first color that I used was caramel, and I feel like caramel is too close to my skin tone, so then I went over it with biscuit to give it a bit of a lighter effect. Now The concealer that I use under my eye is Ginger. It gives me that lighter effect that I'm looking for, so my face isn't so one tone. And now I'm going underneath my eyes with the Laura Mercier setting powder. Now I wish that I had packed this in the same way under, like, at my cheeks and everything. The way that I'm packing it on underneath my eyes, because I feel like it created it made my under eye drier than the rest of my face. So I don't know if anybody else would have noticed it, but I definitely noticed that later on, when the look was finished. Now I'm going in with my black Radiance contour palette. Now normally I use my Fenty Matchstix in Truffle to contour my face. So for some reason I decided to just use a powder contour. I guess I wanted it to look more natural, not as harsh, so I only used one. And I'm contouring my nose. I'm still on the fence about whether or not I'm gonna contour my nose in the future, because I don't think that I do it right when I do contour. It doesn't really make my nose look flattering. It just kind of like, I feel like I just see a line on my nose. And I don't have a nose bridge. I have a very flat nose, so it looks very weird to me. Now I'm gonna go in with some highlight. I'm putting it on my nose. I'm putting that underneath my brows. I'm trying not to sound monotone. I'm doing this new Speako app thing that's supposed to help me with my speech, and it said that I sound monotone. Comment below if you think I sound monotone, because I feel like they don't know what they are talking about, but you know, whatever. And then what am I doing now? I'm just blending out the rest of my face. Just blending it out. And I'm putting some highlight on my cheeks. I think I sprayed. Did I spray? I probably sprayed my Scandinavia on my face too, because it's kind of oily. That's why I don't mind putting Laura Mercier all over my face, because it kind of balances each other out. And then now I'm using my Smashbox Spotlight palette. See that little thing that's not in my twist, but I'm using my Smashbox Spotlight palette on my cheeks, on my nose, on my cupid's bow, underneath my eyebrows, a little bit on my forehead. And I'm using my Raye palette to add some like shimmer, because that one is a very, very, very bright, very shimmery highlight. I really like it. And now I'm using my Sephora blush. I think that was my first time using it. I had got it in an orangey color, but I didn't like how it looked with the eye look that I was going for. It was like too much orange, and then my face looked kind of orange, so I was not feeling it. So I went over it with my BH Cosmetics blush, which is like very pink. And now I'm lining my eyes. I need a new eyeliner now that I think about it. Oh my gosh, so sorry. I'm yawning. Who am I saying sorry to? This is a voiceover. Probably gonna keep that in there, because why not? Alright, so I like doing like thin wings. I don't really like doing my eyeliner too thick, because I feel like I don't have enough real estate on my eyes to be covering it with too much eyeliner. I feel like it'll get to too thick too fast, so I try to make it as thin as possible. And now I'm going in with some lashes. I don't really know the name of them or what brand they are, but you know, I feel like the look always looks complete with some lashes. I've been trying to try some new lashes, hopefully ones that are not too long. I don't want my lashes to be touching my eyebrows when I wear them. So if you have any suggestions, please throw that in the comments. What happened? No, I was asking them what kind of. Oh, okay. So let me know what kind of eyelashes y'all be wearing. These don't look bad, but I don't think they look as great as they could. I want me some nice lashes, some nice real looking lashes. And now I'm doing my waterline. I'm adding some color to that. I like to use the colors that are still that I'm using on my eyelid, from darkest to lightest. So I'll put the darkest in the outer corners of my eye. The middle would be like the orange, and then the inner corner of my eye would probably be like the shimmer. I tend to put highlight on the inner corners of my eyes. And this is what we're looking like. What am I doing? Am I doing my lips? Yes, I'm doing my lips, which is probably going to be lip gloss. I don't really like using lipsticks or anything like that. I don't have enough in my repertoire for me to know what I really like. So I think I used Truffle, the Truffle Matchstix on my lips to give it like a little darker effect. And then I put some regular lipstick on it, and no, lip gloss on it, the Fenty Bomb lip gloss. And then I use my setting spray, and that's it. That is how I achieved this look.
Top tier, top floor, top shadow, you are not top 5. To be completely 100, these people can't keep me from coming, I'm moving now. What you doing tomorrow? If you wanna do it, I say you get to it now. I see the view from the top of the podium, out of your sodium wingspan. I am the they itching to see when you sitting with me, you a wingman.